What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another video. Today we're doing a trade recap. I'm gonna start doing more of these again. I just got my OBS set up, so everything should be running smoothly now with the live trading videos and with the recaps. So yeah, going into today, so the move that I should have had was this one right here. I was having a lot of errors with my OBS. I was messing with it probably for 10 minutes. Didn't end up getting on the charts actually until like right here, which it sucks, but my fault. I should have been up earlier to notice my OBS wasn't going to be working. So yeah, but this is also going to prove why you don't need to catch the entire move. All you need is a small piece. It's a lot of, it gets glorified really to catch the top and bottoms of certain moves, but in reality, you don't need to. I might explain why right now. So going into the day, I did have a bearish bias. Starting with the daily, displacing off the daily imbalance, SMT. Last night we ended up, going into the morning, we had inversed this daily volume imbalance, which led me to believe that, okay, we're probably going to start to go lower here. We also have an internal SMT at these hourly highs. I think it's right here. You have an SMT here. So I'm like, all right, probably going to be more bearish. This is my main target because it is previous day low. So going into the morning, and it's relatively equal with, So going into the morning, saw that we had inversed this hourly clearly. Zoomed in. Once I got on the charts, we were probably like about right here. So that's when I ended up zooming out. I wanted to see if we would respect consequent encroachment of this 4-hour wick, which we really didn't. We had no resistance around it at all. So, but ES did respect it and ended up pulling back to a 1 minute imbalance, which I'm going to show you. ES ended up pulling back to this 1 minute imbalance right here, forming an SMT fair value gap, which I usually like to trade off with. So with that, I said, okay, because at first I was going to let the move just go. We had 9:45 and 10 a.m. news. I was going to let us just come, wait for news, see if it did anything, and try to formulate a trade after we took this hourly low, which we didn't. So, yeah, I noticed we had this SMT fair value gap here. I was like, all right. So I then zoomed in and started to look for a trade, just targeting the hourly low. It wasn't too far, because usually I would wait for price to rebalance to equilibrium of this range at least. So really, like, the ideal place to retrace would have been here, which is where I wanted to see off of the bounce of consequent encroachment, but we didn't get that. So I was like, all right, the SMT fair value gap was enough for me. Then once we got the market structure shift back to the downside, my first entry was kind of early. Once we held this 15-second, this candle right here was my initial entry, which did end up getting stopped out. With this entry, I probably could have. I could have did a few things better. So I ended up pyramiding. Once we got this displacement here, I think it was a close below like a 5-second as well. I pyramided on it. I'll show you my executions right quick. And I'm copy trading multiple Apex accounts, so that's why it's like multiple executions per thing, because you have to make multiple orders to scale it. So ignore that. But yeah, so this is initially 3 contracts. I scaled in 2 more, which was 5 contracts once we closed below this right here. Ended up getting stopped out. Notice the SMT was still holding, and we ended up rebalancing into a 3-minute, which is right here. We rebalanced to the 3-minute. Once I saw that we were respecting it, I ended up going back in and putting back on once we got some more displacement to the downside. Another market structure shift, displacing below the 15-second. I did enter this one with much lower size. This one I was in, I think, 6 contracts. This one I was only in 4. Something I've been working on, just not trying to make all your losses back with one trade. That's very big, especially in situations like this when structure isn't really on your side and you're so close to a low. We could have easily shot up, so that's kind of why I did enter this one with much lower size. But yeah, didn't pyramid on it either. A good spot to pyramid would have been probably this black candle right here after we respected the inverse 15 second. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to put any more risk on the table after already losing on the day. So yeah, first target was met. This hourly low. I didn't even realize that we actually hit it. So I ended up closing a little late, but got an extra few points, which is always good. So once we did meet that target, I then zoomed out, measured out Asia dealing range right here. So from the high and low of Asia, you see, measured that out to 2.5 of that level. That was my next target where I intended to leave runners to. And then also, I believe it lined up with the next lows. Yeah, so next lows do line up here. Didn't leave any runners to go all the way down here. I only had one contract left, but if I did have more of these equal lows, would have definitely been the next target. So yeah, Asia dealing range was my next target, and you see we ended up meeting that perfectly, and it is the exact area where we got that retracement off of as well. So yeah, that's basically it. That's kind of the top down of my trade, why I took it, why I didn't wait for the retracement. So yeah, hope you could have learned something from this. I have a live trade. I'm sick. I'm sorry. I do have a live trade, and then I'm going to upload that as well. Show you guys my expressions and all that throughout the trade. Took this on 6 Apex accounts. I made $284 per account. So you can do the math if you would like. Yeah, very simple day. Quick. I'm done. 2 trades. I'm off. So. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.